What's up, guys and gals, and welcome to Veve Vibes, where I love talking all things Veve NFTs, speculation, and of course the market. So we are doing a very quick market review. It is February 3rd, about 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. So the new comic drop will be happening in about 30 minutes. By the time this is released, the market's already closed. I'm trying to give you guys something to watch while the market is closed and potentially make some moves when the market does reopen 30 minutes after the drop. So we'll go ahead and jump into it. Looking at the dragons are pretty much down across the board. This is typically expected when a drop happens. Prices will start really, really high, just work their way down generally overall. So pretty much across the board. Seems like the gold dragon's down 12%, the torch dragon 3%, the imperial lotus dragon 21%, and the jade dragon is down to 14%, down all the way to 266. And again, you guys know me. If you guys have watched my streams, you guys know I'm not very bullish on a lot of the independent artist stuff. It does seem like the Year of the Rat, the Ox, and the Tiger sheet stamps, so the full sheet, have actually gone up in price. It's pretty much across the board. They've gone up about double digits, except for the Year of the Rat has only gone up 2%, but it is at 709, which is pretty nice. So gonna speed things up here just a little bit just to get you guys the information. So top gainers of the day, Sugar Bear going up 71 gems, up 68%. That really took me by surprise. Ghost Spider by no surprise. I really think this thing is going to hit probably 200 gems easily by the end of the week. I knew Ghost Spider should be closer to 200. Probably the new Spider-Man NFT in like the Marvel Mighty format should probably be a little bit closer to like 250. I do think the other ones will fall behind as well. Now this one actually surprised quite a few people. I was almost considering making a video on it, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to kind of leak something that was 100% confirmed. But Dino Lang has got an actually pretty good video. I'm gonna put that down in the description below. That will give you guys more information. But Batgirl right now is actually up 56 gems, up 33%. And you're kind of wondering, like, what's the catalyst for this? Like, what's happening? So apparently there was a small leak by one of the Discord Veve devs that did say, hey, CoverGirl's DC Universe could potentially come out Saturday. Again, this is not 100% confirmed. It's not like the official Ecomi or like the Veve channel put it out on Twitter, or they talked about it in like their AMA that's going to be coming out tomorrow. No one knows who it's actually going to be, or if this is true or not, but the fact that it was leaked by someone in Discord, this was actually in Women at Veve, so you guys can jump into the Discord yourself, find it. They did say there was going to be 4 ladies, none of them are FA though, so we're obviously assuming Batgirl's on the front, so she's going to be pretty much in the drop. Potentially like Wonder Woman, Starfire, Catwoman, there's a few others part of that DC CoverGirl's group that is not in there yet. So I think people are already speculating. Seems like Batgirl's the only one that's a guarantee, so people have been stocking up on that. So I'm kind of curious to see if that will pay off for those people that are speculating. Spider-Girl, Black Cat is up as well. I could see Black Cat getting closer to about 175 towards the end of the week. Spider-Woman, I think approaching probably 100, may not be able to break that. Dr. Doom, no surprise, up to 1350. I think as we're getting more villains appearing in the Marvel Mighties, there's a lot of hype for the Marvel Mighties in general, a lot of speculation of gamification. And again, I think this kind of reinforces the fact that, I know I've said it before, that Green Goblin would probably surpass Dr. Doom, but I do think if people know more about Dr. Doom outside of just the MCU or just the small handful of movies that Dr. Doom's involved in, Dr. Doom should be the most successful and most popular villain in like the little Marvel Mighty series that we have so far. Another thing is that the Lenticular Cards have been doing very, very well. Pluto's up to 1200 basically, so it's up 22%. Daisy Duck, I remember reviewing this yesterday. This was at, I believe, 420 gems, and it's already up 130 gems by yesterday. So the Lenticular Cards have been doing very, very well. I think percentage wise, you know, Mickey Mouse is up right now. We also have Finn Mertens going up right now, as well as Ajax. I would say Ajax is probably the most like active Marvel Mighty when it comes to like the Eternals Marvel Mighties. The other ones just don't seem to get a lot of movement, or they seem to be trending down more often than not. Seems like Supergirl's up again. So I think again, people are kind of speculating, you know, CoverGirls might see a slight bump. She's already part of the CoverGirls, so I'm not sure if we're going to see her again. But I think it's more likely than not is that if they do announce this CoverGirl thing, again, 100% speculation, it's more likely that the FAs of those women that are going to be introduced, those FAs are going to go up in price, not the other CoverGirls. It's pretty unlikely that's going to happen. At least I don't see it happening, and it hasn't happened since I've been watching the market. So biggest losers, let's see here, Dragon Girl Silver. Dragon Girls, both the Dragon Girls are actually down quite a bit, so this could be people just looking to undercut, obviously take some profit. So Dragon Girl Silver down 20%, Dragon Girl Silver Gold down 15%, Big Barda down 15%. Dragon is obviously down 21%. That's a pretty steep dive considering the common in the Dragon. So of course the newer drops are going to see a steeper fall than others. Ultraman Poster, the Ultraman #1, I forgot which one the name of that one is. We'll scroll down as we're trying to figure that out. Some more 2D kind of like poster stuff. So Supernova's down. Bubbles took a pretty big hit at 13%. More of the 2D art. Again, you know, it seemed like a lot of the 2D art did get kind of artificially pumped last week. So I've been kind of keeping my eye on that. And it seems like there hasn't been any new announcements with like Mutable X and all that stuff. So again, I try to avoid things when they're on their pump, at least on their way up. So I tend to always try to look somewhere else and try and grab something before the pump actually happens. So Captain Cornstarch is down. I do remember this guy did go up quite a bit the other day. It seems like people are immediately taking profits. That's kind of the, you know, not to dump on indie artists. Like they're great looking NFTs and stuff, but it does seem like people do struggle to get rid of these. So the second there is any kind of pump, people immediately try to take profits and get rid of it. Same thing with Creepy Darrow. Darrow's down a bit. Amanda Connor Batman is actually down quite a bit as well, 12%. I want to take a quick look at the charts before we jump into comics. We got Amanda Connor here. So yeah, Amanda Connor is pretty much an all-time high when it comes to total listings. So this just goes to show you people are really just trying to get rid of it at this point and flip it. Did have an all-time high of about 1,900. Does have a couple candles around it, and there's a bit of resistance on its way down. So people aren't just selling their Amanda Connors lying down. But at the same time, it is free falling right now. So it does seem like the black and white series, and I'm kind of curious myself to just pull this up. I wonder if it's just the black and white series Batmans are just, I mean, even Todd is down. Last time I saw, I think last time I saw he was below 11. I'm kind of curious to see if he's holding that price at below 11. Yeah, he's still below 11. Jason Fabik saw a slight bump, but I remember when Jason Fabik was around 500, and I was recommending people buy him at that point. So it definitely seems like the black and white series, I would keep my eye on this. Like this thing it's still dipping, but I could definitely see a pretty heavy reversal of a lot of these NFTs. I mean, Darwin Cook was at 220 not too long ago, went up to, I believe, 280, 260, 280. Let me double check that. And now he's right back down to 220. So it's kind of surprising me what's going on with this gem squeeze. So we're still having millions and millions of gems being injected into the app, maybe not the market just yet, but maybe into the app, and we're just not seeing a lot of activity. So yeah, it actually dipped down to 210 at one point, went back up to 250, now back down to here. So I don't know, people are I don't know if people are just genuinely preparing for Pokemon or what's going on, or maybe they're kind of hesitant to make another purchase because there could be another drop announcement around the corner. It does seem like Veve's not scared to basically drop 2 big IP names back to back, which causes gem squeeze to be harder. So it does seem like the market is in a bit of a holding pattern right now, maybe waiting for the next announcement to happen, or they could just be waiting out throughout the end of the month. I mean, this month does have a lot of big announcements. Mutable X, Omi to NFT. We also could have some sort of like Veveverse announcement. We could have Pokemon. There's a lot of things that could be happening. This announcement, or just like big announcements that are going to be happening. You know, people also talking about bots, this and that. I don't want to focus on that too much, but let's go and take a look at comics. I think last time we looked at top gainers, we're going to look at top losers and then top gainers as well. Top losers, looks like Young Avengers, the ultra rare number 12 is actually down 22%. Fantastic Four number 13 is down 22% as well. Secret Rare Incredible Hulk is down 21%. So it does seem like the secret rares as well as some of the ultra rares are taking quite a hit. So a lot of the NFTs on the upper end. So we're seeing a lot of probably some of the B, C, and maybe D tier NFTs, or I should say comics, taking a hit from rare all the way up to ultra rare, secret rare. Seems like people are selling these off to potentially consolidate into other collectibles, or possibly they could be looking to stack some rare. So even Marvel Comics is down. It's now sub 1,000. Iron Fist is now at 60 gems. So me personally, I know some people are really stocking on the rare comics, and I probably should too, to collect those Master Collector points. That's probably some of the best gem for Master Collector points you can possibly get on the app. I'm a bit hesitant to do it just yet until they completely finalize the Master Collector program, because you never know where, you know, maybe the rare comics are still two gems, or not 2 gems, sorry, 2 Master Collector points, but then they could change it and say, hey, we could change our mind. Comics are now 1 gem each. but only up to 5 gems, you know, and then after that you don't get any more gems, or maybe it's one tenth of a master collector point or something like that. So at that point, stocking up on common comics up to 5 comics, you know, per one is actually better than collecting a rare, or maybe you get a combination of both. So again, just kind of waiting for the master collector program to finalize, because I do want to get the most out of my gems, because I don't want to throw too many gems at the master collector program, if you know what I mean. So Amazing Spider-Man number 50, secret rare, is up quite a bit, 31%, up 550 gems, good for that. Amazing Spider-Man number 3 is up as well, 28%. This is the uncommon, so it's up 19 gems. Tales of Suspense number 52 is up, the secret rare. Another secret rare, Captain America, is up 23%. Another Captain America. So the newest Captain America does seem like it's making some pretty significant moves. I do remember Comics and Crypto saying this is a hodl. Not sure how significant it is or where it technically ranks on like the comic tier list just yet, but that does seem to be a relatively popular comic. And especially with the common, I mean, I feel like there's not a lot of commons right now below 25 gems right now on the market. So I think now is a pretty decent time to pick that up if you guys are interested. I mean, we even got a uncommon Peter Parker below 21 right now. So maybe this gem squeeze has actually affected comics a bit more than I thought. I haven't taken a hard look at comics just yet in a while. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I would just keep my eye out right now. Again, the whole backroll thing is just speculation. It could be an announcement for another time, or it could be just a rough draft of what they're going to be doing. But again, it wouldn't surprise me if you start seeing Wonder Woman go up in price, you know, Starfire going up in price, potentially Hawk Girl and some of the other DC superheroes that are women going up in price right now. Just people just speculating that these are going to go up once this is announced. So not 100% true, but again, just speculation. And that's it. Good luck on today's drop, guys. Hope you guys take care. I'll catch you on the flip side.